Here we go. Here is Blackbeard, decked out with his MK17 on here, the SR25, and the Desert Eagle. So let's get into this. So for appearance, obviously gave him the lumberjack beard, just a shaved head and black hair. Don't have to worry about the body details for clothes, just the Cry combat shirt and the multicam, the 511 plate carrier and the multicam, the Cry precision combat and the, again, multicam, and then the hiking boots and like the coyote brown, which is the darker brown. Accessories, gave him the Oakley straight jacket sunglasses, about the closest thing to Siege. His shemagh, there is no tan shemagh, I have no idea why, so I just went with the white one. The fast ballistic helmet, he doesn't actually have the multicam print, so I just gave him the coyote brown. He does use a headset, so I just gave him the headset A. And I gave him the Nomax gloves. None of the gloves are really close to what he uses, so I just prefer the Nomax ones. Just a camelback and the multicam to kind of blend it in there, and then obviously for the patches, gave him that US flag. For his loadout, again the MK17, the SR25, and the Desert Eagle. And there you have it. There is Blackbeard in Wildlands. Alright, so now we're doing Valkyrie for the SEALs. As you can see, she's wearing, right off the bat, she's wearing a hat, and I'm going to kind of explain as to why I did that. This is just kind of my version of what Valkyrie would be in Wildlands. So let's get into it. First off, for the head, just went with the shaggy hairstyle and the blonde hair. For body details, if you do have this, you could put it on her, which is the eye black. It's a DLC that you have to buy. It comes with a bunch of stuff, but that is something that it comes with, is that facial paint, and she does wear the eye black, so I threw that on her. She has like those traditional type tattoos, so I just went ahead and went with those. For the clothes, she does just wear the t-shirt. You could probably do it black if you want. I chose gray because it does look like her shirt's more of like a lightish gray, darker grayish. Didn't fully seem black, so I just went with gray. The vest is just the 511 plate carrier and the multicam. The pants are the Cry precision in the multicam. Hiking boots, just like Blackbeard, she does rock those dark coyote brown boots, so I went with that. For accessories, she doesn't have any eyewear that she wears. She does have like the glasses that she sits up on her forehead, but you know, we can't have that in Wildlands. She does have the shemagh, and it is in white, but she has it wrapped completely around her head. The only thing we could do is have it around the throat like that, which brings me as to why I put a hat on her. And that's just because I felt like it looked better. She does use a headset, and I didn't really like just seeing the headset by itself. So you could do that, or you could throw the multicam cap on there. So that's what I went with. The headset I went with was headset B, because the mic part that she uses in Siege is really small, so that's why I went with that one. That was the smallest one. I went with the Oakley Pilot gloves in the sandstone, the camelback, just multicam, and then of course the American flag as you see on the hat and the camelback. For her actual loadout, she has an MP5 right now. I'll scroll down here. They do have the MPX, so you can use her actual MPX in this, and you can use her SPAS 12. So if you really want to use Valkyrie in Wildlands, you could do that. You just have to go and unlock those weapons. Also the Desert Eagle, so you could have her complete loadout. The only thing you'd be missing is her Valkyrie cameras, but hey, you got a drone for that, so that's even better. So there you have it. There is Valkyrie in Ghost Recon Wildlands. So now we're doing Buck from the JTF2. As you can see, I gave him just an M4. We don't have the underbarrel shotguns in this game, so I did give him the shotgun, just a 2-shot shorty shotgun, and I gave him a 203 launcher, which is a little bit better. So let's get into this here. So how I made Buck, it's pretty much the same as Blackbeard as far as face wise, just Blackbeard itself, the lumberjack beard. So I'm not going to worry about any of that. Getting into clothes, I gave him the fleece, and I went with the ATAX. The ATX is what it's called. It's the winter. You could probably do the multicam Alpine. Really up to you. I couldn't really tell from the Siege game itself, so I just went with the ATAX. I gave him the IBA vest in the olive, cargo pants in the same matching ATX, and then just black combat boots. For accessories, no eyewear, no face wear. The headwear, I just gave him the polar fleece beanie in the black. I don't know if it's black or if it's olive, but either, I mean, you know, whatever it is, that's all you really got to do is switch that color. Headset, he doesn't rock a headset, so I just gave him the earpiece. I went with the Kevlar gloves in the black. He does kind of have a small backpack in Siege, so I gave him one of the smallest backpacks in this game, which is the Y-strap. And I did go with the forest green, because in Siege it does look like it's a little bit greener than his actual vest. So went with that, and then of course the patch, give him that Canadian flag. So for loadout, like I said, M4 with the 203 underneath, and then the super shorty shotgun for his breaching. So there you go. There is Buck in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Alright, so now we're doing Frost from the JTF2, and as you can see, pretty similar to Buck. I don't have her submachine gun unlocked on here yet. I know if some of you guys have watched my other videos, I hadn't really played with the female character quite yet. I have a little bit now. I think I'm up to about level 8 or 9, something like that, but still need to unlock some weapons and play through it more on the female character. But let's get into this, how you make Frost. Alright, so with the head, you don't really have to worry about anything, because as you can see, you can't really see anything. Body details, again, don't have to worry about that. The fleece is the same that I used for Buck, which is just the fleece ATAX ATX. Again, the IVA vest in the olive, cargo pants with the knee pads in the ATAX to match, and the combat boots for the clothing. For accessories, no eyewear, but for the face wear, she does have like that half face mask. They don't really have anything like that, so I went with the bandana. Really, it's the closest thing. It needs to be tucked in, but since you can't have it tucked in this game, that's about as close as we can do in Wildlands. The watch cap in this instead of the polar fleece. No headset, so I just went with the earpiece. For handwear, I went with the Oakley Pilots in the black, and again, she does kind of have like a backpack on. At least it kind of looks like a backpack. It could just be pouches mollied onto the back of the vest, but I went with the Y strap anyways, again in that forest green to make it stand out a little more like it does in Siege. And then of course the patch, the Canadian flag. Like I said, with the weapons, I do not have the 9mm C1 unlocked, but that is Frost's weapon in Siege. So you know, if you do really like playing as Frost in Siege and you get this and you want to make Frost, you can totally do that. So there you have it. There is Frost from the JTF2 in Ghost Recon Wildlands.